Hello and welcome back to Mainichi Japan Vid, providing Japanese videos for you every single day, albeit being low quality. Okay, so today I want to talk about climbing Fuji, or Mount Fuji, right? The mountain, tallest mountain in Japan. Yeah, so I climbed it twice, which I've heard someone say if you climb Fuji more than once, you're an idiot. A Japanese person told me that. I was like, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna climb it twice. The reason I climbed it twice was because Fuji, if you don't know, tallest mountain, is an active volcano and it has a pattern of eruptions. So it erupts every few hundred years, X hundred years. I don't know how long. Anyway, it's long overdue for an eruption. So it should have erupted, I don't in the last century or something. Anyway, long overdue, might erupt anytime. So I was like, yeah, I know that fact. I'm in Japan for just 5 years. Uh, I'm gonna climb it now. Especially low. It's beautiful, right? No Mount Fuji now. What if like after if it erupts? I don't think it's gonna be like a violent eruption, but at the time I was stupid. I didn't understand. What if it becomes like ugly, right? It's bam, like it's the side like changes and like it's not fun to climb anymore. I was like, I'm gonna make use of Fuji still being beautiful. Yeah, probably it's not gonna change that much now that I think about it. Well, I don't know. I didn't understand volcanology then, neither do I understand it now. So if you're a volcanologist, you want to tell me I'm being stupid, go ahead in the comment section. Yeah, comments help the algorithm and stuff. Okay, anyway, so it's long overdue. I was like, I climbed it once and I was like, yeah, while I'm still in Japan, like I kind of want to climb it again. And then the friend wanted to climb, so we went to climb together. So here, this video is just about how to climb Mount Fuji. Uh, and yeah, my experience climbing it, I guess a bit. It's not that interesting. Nothing really happened. It's kind of vanilla. Climbing Mount Fuji is like it's I don't know. Like doing hard thing is fun. Climbing Mount Fuji is not that hard. It's very repetitive. It's quite boring. Anyway, let me tell you my story. So first of all, before you climb, definitely you need to find some stuff. There's like a really good blog. I can't recall what the blog was. It was in my bookmark. It's no longer is in, but I'm gonna tell you what the guy in the blog said. First of all, you have four ways to climb Mount Fuji. I believe you have four trails. One, two, three, four. Three are in the Shizuoka side. So Mount Fuji is kind of like between two prefectures, which are okay. This actually is Shizuoka. So Shizuoka, and this is Yamanashi. If you've watched, oh, what's the name of the drama? There's a drama about Yamanashi side city that overlooks Fuji. It's a good drama. Anyway, the three Shizuoka one. So yeah, the picture is not that good, but yeah, the three Shizuoka are more difficult. Like you need to have experience depending on which trail. The Yamanashi one is like for a complete beginner. I believe it's called the Yoshida Trail. It's for complete beginner, easy to climb. Okay. How do you climb the Yoshida Trail? First of all, you need to get, you usually start in what we call the fifth station. So you start in the first station and then there's the fifth station, which I believe is around 2000 meters from sea level, and then this like 3600 or something, right? Which is I can't recall. I think it's the ninth station or the 10th station, the one on the top. So you're basically more than halfway or something when you start. You get to the fifth station. I got there by bus. I don't know if there are any other uh, method of transportation. If you have a car, I think you probably can, but you probably have to pay parking. But I took bus from Shinjuku directly to the fifth station, so I'm sure you can also do this. The bus I think was not that expensive, so 2,700 yen. Probably more expensive now, inflation. So it was 5,400 like two-way trip. So yeah, took the bus to the fifth station. So this is what you would usually do. So I'm giving you the what I did. So this is how to climb Mount Fuji for beginners. Like if you're more advanced or something, anyway, you probably know already more than me, right? Once you get to the fifth station, what to do? Oh no, before that, you also need to book an inn, and we'll talk about this. So before that, what? Why do you want to climb Mount Fuji? Do you want to climb it during the day? So you summit during the day, and then you go down and arrive back like around night, or do you want to see the sunrise? If you want to see the sunrise, you need to book an inn. Basically, it's kind of like very strongly suggested by the Yamanashi prefecture government. I'm gonna talk about that more as I go on. So you get to the fifth station, right, by bus. You need to stay there for like 2 hours, let's say 1 to 2 hours. Why? Because you need to acclimate to the air, which the air is way thinner because you just took a bus, like you're suddenly now 2,000 meters above sea level or something like that. If you start climbing directly, there's like a high chance that you, especially if you're not used to it, you might lose consciousness, right? Or you might get like sick, like you might throw up or something. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but it's not good. Recently, like a dude was rescued twice or something from Mount Fuji, right? Yeah. So there's that. You need to like just the fifth session is beautiful, so you just can just like read or just like look at what's around, or you can go to the souvenir shop they have, and just stay for 2 hours before you start climbing. Now that you're ready, go start climbing. Like the trail is quite obvious. I think you need to buy something just to pay the entrance fee, right? I can't recall how what's the price was. You just start walking and start walking and start walking, and it's boring AF because you're just walking. It's not that steep. It's not that difficult. If you're used to walking, or especially if you run like once or twice a week, it's not gonna be difficult. If you don't have like bad knees or anything, it's just walking. Some of the path is like just like this. Some of the path is like this. They make big stairs, but you're just walking, and basically it's just walking for 5 hours. That's it. For the first session, you walk for around 5 hours to the top, and this 5 hours is almost non-negotiable. You can like probably be slower, but you're probably not gonna be faster. Why? There's a line. So if you look up, especially if you're like climbing at night, you can just like flashlight from people like on their front. They use this like thing you put on your head. I also had that, and it just looked like it was like, yes, I don't know. It was surreal. It was, and you couldn't walk fast. I mean, and you shouldn't probably, because you're just waiting for the other people in front. It's just like people lining up to see the cinema or something. I don't know. It was just so weird. That's how climbing Mount Fuji is like. It's weird AF. Uh, it's like, it's not like serious mountain climbing. At least the Yoshida Trail. I don't know about the other trails. Now, if you go straight up, like from night, from the fifth session, you go up, and then you go see the sunrise, and then you go straight down. You might also be not in a good shape, and if you ever cause accident while doing that, you're gonna be liable. Reliable. For example, accident that you can cause is like accidentally kicking a stone that like follows someone else, uh, or like creates an avalanche, like worst case scenario. Uh, but yeah, you're gonna definitely be liable if you didn't rest. If you just went to fifth session, go up, with sunrise, go down. So the Yamanashi government strongly urges you to not do that. I can't recall what that was called. There's a name for it, like bullet. They call it like bullet climbing. I don't remember what it's in Japanese. And so scattered all over like this here on the way, you have many inns. These inns are like expensive for nothing. You get like a huge room with what is it called? Sleeping bags. So you just get a sleeping bag. It's just like a huge room, and each of these people pay like I don't know 6,000 yen. So they're making money for sure. And then I think you also get like a warm meal, or not even meal, like a miso shiro or something. So you get to eat a little, but you're supposed to sleep in one of these inn for like 2 to 3 hours, and depending on how far they are from the summit, they would wake you up exactly the time you would need to kind of reach the summit, just a bit before the sunrise. So if like you get a station which is on lower side, they would like wake up like 3 hours before. If it's closer to the, like maybe 2 hours, like 1 hour before the sunrise, and they would wake you up. Hey dude, it's time to like go up, and if you want to see the sunrise, right? So that's also nice, and you get to sleep a little bit. You get to be a little refresh a little bit, and then you go up, all the way up, and then you look at the east to see the sunrise, and it is beautiful. But I don't know if I had to see it from Mount Fuji. What I really like was I got tired. Let's be real. I'm like, oh, it's easy. But yeah, you do still get tired walking 5 hours. I think also, especially because I was like walking a bit fast. I went on a too fast of a pace, so I got tired, and I was like, let me rest a bit. I was just like sitting, looking up. I saw, where is this called? How do you say? Uh, Nagareboshi, right? Are called, the make a wish thing. You make a wish if you see a star, shooting star. I saw like 3 shooting stars that night. So the sky is clear, and you can see quite some shooting stars. I don't know if I just happened to like be, it was just a night where there are many shooting stars, but I think I did saw at least 3 shooting stars. So that was the first time too for me. So that was nice. I did like that. I don't think I made any wish. I was just like, wow. I wish I see more of those. Probably that's what that was my first wish, right? So I saw like 3, and so that was nice. And then you go up to the top, and then the top, after you see the sun, you can buy some food if you want, or you can go down. Going down is a bit more tiring. Going down, I do like you can see the lakes, so it is beautiful too. All in all, it's an interesting experience. I don't know if I necessarily recommend this to people. It was kind of expensive, and I don't know if it was that great. I did climb it twice though, so yeah, I'm the stupid one. But like, I mean, if you have the chance, once maybe. I don't know if it's overcrowded now though. But yeah, it was a nice experience. But you do need to know the weather as well. Disclaimer: so this is only open from, I believe, 1st of July to like 10th of September or something. Uh, and oh yeah, I also climbed during the holidays because I was a grad student in Japan, so I had to go during holiday. So that might be why it was like there were so many people when I was climbing, right? If you climb like another time, it might be different. Um, the reason why it's like from July to September, like in general for the main public, I do think some people can climb and during other time, but I don't know what the requirements are. But for most people, I believe this is it. And then this is because like otherwise it's like kind of too cold. And here I think it's just there's too many typhoon. So September onwards, which is why, yeah, this is like the time to climb, where you're allowed to climb, and then, or maybe that's just climbing for the sunrise. I don't know actually. Anyway, that was it, and you might not get lucky. So when I went with my friends the second time, the first time I did see the sunrise, beautiful. Like, oh, what am I writing with? It was really beautiful. So that's like I highly recommend that. But the second time, it was just foggy, cloudy. I don't know, but there's probably like a cloud here. We couldn't see anything. Like sunrise was just not observable. So yeah, it's like it's not guaranteed you're gonna see the sunrise, even though you make it to the summit. So there's that. So yeah, that's my experience with climbing Mount Fuji. I don't know if I'd recommend it. I guess I give it a 7 out of 10. So it's like probably like 10 out of 10 for some people, but like 2 out of 10 for some other people. I'd average it's like mostly somewhat interesting and fun, but yeah, probably not for everyone. That's it for today's video. Hopefully you found it interesting. See you in the next video.